Hello. Hello, Crisp. Hello, hello, hello. You might notice you have a shiny new sword. I found out how to give people swords, so you have a sword and Miss has a sword. Use it wisely, I guess. Use it on bolts. Hey. Just gonna give people a little bit of time to get in here. Epic, this is not the time for reminding me what's free this week. I don't even know. Cheap's good. It's cold. I had to take my socks out of the closet. Miss, hi. You have a sword. So, yeah. But other than that, I've been fine. Did redrew a map for Borderlands. Cause, felt like it. You're having a shit day and gave me a weapon. I'm gonna be at so many balls. Hell yeah. That's the spirit. Hi, Kiro. Hope you're doing well. Kill all the bots. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing okay. Anyway, it's, the God of War. We're back at Summer Camp. So last time we met up again with Boy and Kratos. Kratos and Boy back at it together again, immediately getting attacked by Freya, who is very upset with the fact that we killed her son in the last game. A dog died. A mama bear died, leaving behind orphaned bear cubs. Turns out Boy can turn into a bear. We almost killed him finding that out. Thor showed up. We had a lovely conversation with him, question mark. Odin showed up. That was, everyone felt like, yeah, that's Odin. That makes sense. Or not even, yeah, that's Odin. More like, oh, that's Odin? That makes sense. We fought against Thor. We almost died, but he didn't want to let us do that. Then he went away. And then we met up with Broken Sindri and went to Sindri's house for a sleepover. And everything's fine. And we have a new emote for no particular reason. I was maybe bullied into making that. I would bullied, I mean, everyone was like, that'd be a good emote. And then it was like, fine, I'll make it an emote. Because I'm very easy to pressure into making silly things. That's what half of the RPG is about that I run. It's just me me doing the silliest things, and only the silliest things. We were right. It does make it good. I'm glad. Anyway. Love peer pressuring your friends into doing things. Hell yeah. It's the best. Anyway, let's continue. And let's hope my computer doesn't give in to pressure. I love reading, because there's been 4 patches now for this game, and like, all of them have like included like patches for like, the game will crash if you look at it funny. Or something like that. Your lovely mother pretends she can do basic things like sending you. Hello, bear. The angel from my night bear. Etc., etc. Godspeed to Mama Bear.
This place is great, Sindri. You built it all yourself?
You know it.
But yeah, all the patches so far have just been like fix that the game will crash if you open up this menu, or fix if the game will crash that the game will crash if you do this. And it's just like, what? Why was the game crashing so often? What did she do?
Hey, come see. I guess this is where they store the food. Nice to have options if I wake up hungry.
So yeah, if the game crashes, I blame them, because apparently the game crashes at just about everything. Anyway, hi Sindri.
Right,
Yeah, I love your house. It's so pretty. Look at all the details. Look at all fucking crafted all these goddamn rings. Just for storage? I assume it's storage. Oh, scrolls. God damn, Sindri. So many. Kratos' tits are too powerful. Yeah, I know. Just waiting for that in the patch notes. Anyway. Hello. Let's talk to Sindri.
How do we unlock the realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head. So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a mine somewhere. That's all we know so far.
The realm is full of mines, you realize. You'll need...
Anyway, let's look at Sindri's, think we read Brooks last time. Yeah. Acceptable company. Sindri. On our journey to Jotunheim, Sindri proved himself a capable blacksmith and valuable ally. Now he has been helping Atreus in his search for Tyr. I'm unhappy this was done without my knowledge, though it is better that Atreus was not alone in this path. I will attempt to spare the dwarf my wrath. It may not be easy. God damn it, Kratos. This is the rest of the game, yes? Sure! She sent the email, yay!
Down. Oh, you should talk to Derlin.
Who's Darlin?
He's a cousin of ours. Sort of. Works for the city on safety issues. Should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew Mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da.
I didn't miss the ta-da,
I'll have this
Sindri.
oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Rebel
I would never
leader,
miss your ta-da.
Derlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut. And you just remember things however they pop into your being, don't you?
Into
I
your
suppose you
being.
think Derlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Will he help us or not?
No, never mind. It ain't old Brock's place to cast asparagations on my relations.
I love that you
This
just
smug
throw in the word
notwithstanding.
asparagations.
Ignoring you.
Fine. Go darken Derlin's door. See for yourself how it goes. Just be warned, he's not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to.
Very fun.
Cranky as all get out. And he talks funny, too.
Yeah?
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
Mir.
I've always wanted to see your home realm. Svartalfheim sounds unique.
Svartalfheim? Huh, stupid Aesir name. We look like dark elves to you.
Oh, right. You call the realm something else.
Nidavellir, which is also the name of the capital city and where you should look for Derlin.
Damn city's so full of Odin fuckers nowadays. It ain't hardly somewhere a self-respecting dwarf would show his face.
Harsh, but accurate.
And how's life been treating everyone's favorite Azure Vulgarian?
The fuck you call me?
Exquisite.
They're perfect. Anyway, come along, Atreus. Let's get cracking. I think the word is aspersions and has nothing to do with asparagus. Let me just make sure I remember all the buttons. Yep, okay. Nice blanket. For picnics. Can't have a summer camp without picnics. I think that's the hobbit in me coming out. And I even said drinks outside. He said what he wanted to say, exactly. Can't go there. Right.
We'll just need the Bifrost in the head. Brock,
Do the touching. Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
you said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Oh! Oh, Cindy, you stunning bastard!
I'm sure that's
Open.
fine.
Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
Oh!
That's it! That's it! Good! Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
That's our cue. Come on, hurry!
I'm coming.
Frostwalker's eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. Need to adjust. There! That should do it. See? No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck. Kratos, throw me at him. Horns first.
Case you takes a joke, you old goat.
Poor Mimir.
The Bifrost is broken.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works.
They're all perfect. Glad nothing bad is gonna happen to anyone.
Okay, aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right, then concentrate. This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town square and ask for Derlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know him at the tavern?
Derlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist. And the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck!
Thanks, Sindri.
Whoa. Do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything. Everything. It's warm. probably use his boat. If I can just get it free.
Careful, lad.
Ah! Behind you, father!
Yeah. Thanks, Atreus.
Nista! Why are these things so fast? Got him!
I see we're already off to a lively start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though.
Can do
Head to the
literally
channel
anything
to the
without just the game would end if anything should ever happen to you or your brother. Yeah. Accurate. Might even say the world would end.
What's the chain in the water for?
That'd be a dwarven supply ferry. Said ferry appears to be missing.
Huh.
That's a button. My world would end. Yeah. Right. Let's take the boat. Let's go on a little boat journey, everyone. We love boat journeys, right? We all remember the boat journeys and all the boat stories from the first game, so.
I still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here. Against Odin. And never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have covered that notion.
Also, Trace, you were like
Before we
9.
met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
You picked it up.
You never asked Mom about what she used to do. What did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river." And then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
Silly Atreus. Whoa. I want that barrel. Uh-huh. Barrel. Ooh, chest. Give me that chest. I want stuff. I think that's everything here. Oh, Andreas, back in the bed. Yeah, I went right there already. I'm good at boats.
Did you see that over there?
See what over... Trish, you're gonna have to be more specific than did you see that over there? Like, where, first of all? Like, where, what's... Give me any sort of direction. Who was there? The angel from my nightmare. You know. Keep me informed. Is it this? Maybe it was that. Who knows? We'll never know. There's no, like, little beach that I missed. Was there? No. I didn't think so. Deep like a metal detector, Atreus, yeah.
That wheel is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
Yeah, imagine
So
that.
these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
A
The smell
ball.
is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Looks like the path continues on the other side of that geyser.
And aha. That looks like something. Anyway. Runes. Bird. Where is number last? If I was an urn, where would I be? Atreus, have you seen an urn? If not, why not?
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Craig Mars Brassard, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Brought
Heidmar's Brassard. Heidmar is known for two things. Firstly, he was one of the great armorers of Sparta time. Secondly, his sons are all dragons. That's right. Heidmar fathered the dragons you now know as Regan, Fafnir, and Otter. Hey, that's the dragons we freed. Dragons. Wasn't a terribly good father by any measure, unless you directly rate one's paternal ability to the amount of fire their sons can breathe anyway. But damn if he couldn't make a good set of plate mail. Odin wanted him to design the Einherjar's armor. Heidmar obliged. By obliged, of course, I mean built a fatal flaw into the armor that would cause the breastplates to snap like the stale bread from the slightest blow. About a dozen Einherjar died before the Allfather realized what had happened. They called Heidmar. I'm trying to roll my R's while speaking English and it's not working. Heidmar, trying to escape through a realm travel gate. You can imagine what happened. I'm getting a little bit guttural. Heidmar.
may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
Thought you would Drexona. Fire breathing children is a great sign of parenthood. Maybe. I mean, they were then also imprisoned. Very Mimir sounding. But also, how does he write? And you can instruct Kratos to write.
Think that's sturdy enough to climb?
Aye, good old dwarven craftsmanship.
Aye.
Tyr was a friend to the giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Fuck that table.
Come on. There's gotta be a faster way to get down there.
Yeah. Atreus, that faster way is go wee, and then go ah.
On your right!
Behind you, father!
More friends?
Nista!
Oh, okay.
Behind you! Look out!
We're doing great over here. Man is a very dexterous tongue. Who is a very dexterous tongue? Oh, Mimir? Are we talking about Mimir? What is over here? It's a chest. It's loot. Woo! I mean, woo, ka-chunk. It's great as lands. Like a fucking brick. You know, classic woo sound. Right.
Okay, there's gotta be some way to turn the wheel up here.
Who's there? Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Speaking of
We can reach
Kratos
the wheel
being
from here?
thick. So much happiness in my life.
Oh wow. Nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it. I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Thimble winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Fimble winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
Hey, anyway, to the book. Cheeky boy. Hi, Dark. Woo! Little spin around.
Think we can fit under that bridge?
Perfect. You know. Good lower back flexibility there, boy. Good ab control, yeah. Wait. That one I needed. What a good God of War workout video. I don't know if I'd want to work out to that. That seems a little bit intense. And don't get me wrong, I love these guys, but I don't want this fucking Spartan workout regimen.
Father, there.
Up there. It's a thing. Slag deposits. Sure. It's time for a nimble winter. Touch your Kratos. Okay, if it was like that, I would do it, yeah.
Find anything good up there?
Yes, thank you for asking. Custom workout dummies with heads you can pull off with adjustable neck string. That sounds lovely. Let's go to the next beach over.
Mista.
Wonderful. Gotta work the abs to help with the hysterical sobbing. And grip and pull and grip and pull. Crush those chest muscles. Well, if you two assume we know our left and right Mimir, but we love you regardless, yeah. Truly.
things are everywhere. Did they cap those geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
I'm used. Eat up. Okay, that's not the answer. Then what is the answer? Is it... Use that one.
Okay, we froze one of those geysers. Is there another one somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yes! The wheel's moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Brock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
Yeah, listen to
really
your
think Odin would
papa
honor
Atreus,
his end
he
of the deal?
knows about war.
That if we keep our distance, he'll leave us alone?
No, that does not mean I intend to fight him. Perhaps we find a new home, where neither he nor Freya can trouble us.
But once we find Tyr, he can help us fight.
Fight?
That's, not what I meant. Obviously, we have so much to learn from Tyr. Any way he can help us is good, right? Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
How do I get that chest? Atreus, ideas? Suggestions? Oh, look at that! No? Fine. Silver tongue hasn't quite grown in yet, has it, Loki? Hey, listen. He can't do it with his daddy yet. He's a babe. A little bit of a bigger baby than before, but still. A baby. Can't quite... I mean, also it's Kratos. Like, if a silver tongue would work on, like, anyone, it wouldn't be Kratos. Like... Simply yeet the boy. He's not. He is though. What? Where did that chest go? What? I do not have a map. I do not have a map of this realm. I'm just worried that if we go forward, we'll leave it behind, and it's a pretty shiny chest. I see. A secret. I love boy, I like Atreus, I don't trust teenage Loki. And that's fair enough.
Yikes. This place is wrecked. And yes, I am staying alert. There are probably tons of those Grim around.
Grim grinning ghosts? That's fine.
Nisa!
Oop. Spooky, scary skeletons? Yeah. +1 strength, -2 luck. Yeah, no. Also, I haven't been reading the codex entries for Grim. The Grim occupy the voluminous middle berth in the life cycle of Svartalfheim's hostile gas monsters. What a sentence. That's sir is a sentence that explains nothing about these creatures. The teenagers of the species, for lack of a better word, violent, gassy teenagers, among the most mobile denizens of the 9 realms. The Grim can climb almost any surface and burrow into the ground at disconcerting speeds, making them all too easy to lose sight of. Fortunately, they haven't developed the ability to fly. Yet. Could have just said teenagers. Yeah, I think we've done stalkers. Wretch. Oh, how I jump at the chance to smash these little blighters with a well-aimed hoof. What? A well-aimed... Oh, it's... The stench they give off rivals a troll's... Bonk? Bunch? That's a word I do not know. Oh, is it Mimir talking about the creatures? Is that it? Like, it's creatures talking about the people, and Mimir is like, well, these are the creatures. That would make sense. Is Mimir done? I think so. Sounds like Mimir. Also, I don't know anyone else with hooves. Then again, Mimir also doesn't have hooves currently, but, you know, Mimir had hooves? I think so. Like, I think he's supposed to be like a kind of like a fawn type creature. Rock Dead Golem goes earlier. Yeah, like a fawn, satyr, like goat person type creature. Anyway, on their own, they may seem like an easy foe, but rarely are they seen without companions. A pack of wretches will quickly overwhelm even the strongest of enemies. Wretches thrive in the wetlands. Find any body of water and they'll be likely nearby, basking in mud and filth, not doing any favors to their already unique scent. You'll need to be quick on your feet during an encounter with a wretch of any kind. Wretch will surely try to swarm and surround you. Area impact strikes like the blade's heavy attack should quickly dispatch it. I'm, like, pretty certain, like, Mimir is kind of, like, because I believe Mimir canonically isn't from the Norse lands, or at least not this part of the Norse land. I think, because think at some point, I don't know if it's during this game or the last game, so that's why I'm trying to be careful about with what I say, but I think they make references to like Avalon and like Scottish myths with him. Actually, that's with this game. It pops up during this game. I think it's also.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Thanks. Unsafe roads. Careful, traveler. This road leads to Nidavellir. Sure, so too does it lead to dangers. Sure, but so too does it lead to dangers beyond mention. If you give a damn about your own safety, you will find an alternate route to the City of Iron. Should you succeed, find me so I can spread the word of whichever route you took that didn't end with you getting your skin peeled off your body by something hungry and pissed off. Durlin. Mir's becoming more and more perfect by the second. Yeah. Yeah, because I just remembered there is something else in the game that's, I'm pretty sure Miss will enjoy. That's fine. That's good enough. Hang on, Puck, like Shakespeare, and he's a head that spends all his time by an ass thinking. What? I feel like you're making connections now, Chris, and I don't know what those connections are.
Watch your left.
What? Mirrors certain inflections compared to everyone. It's one of the only things you remember about A Midsummer Night's Dream, that he turned someone's head into the head of an ass. This feels like Retterby. We want B and N and like a triangle to the right. Oh. Let's first like find them. Oh, that one. That one? Triangle to the right. That's the lovely one. Hot. B. And I think over on that side there was one. Huh? Hot. Friends have betrayed you. A sword and gin. Oh dear. Where was it? There. There it is. Wonderful.
I
Charm.
think that's everything here. Want to get going?
Oh, I want to pick up the stuff. It's alright, Atreus, give me a second. Pick. Pick. There you go, thank you. Puck was part of Oberon's court and I can't remember what his role. I assume like advisor or something. That seems to be like Mimir's entire deal. Advisor to everyone, basically. Yes, we're done here. Ooh, there we go. Oop. Kratos should grow a tummy, just a little for funsies. Sure, just for funsies. Not for any other reason, I'm sure.
It's too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
Well, it fucking left, so.
You did it. Let's see what it dropped.
Cursed Grim. Weak little blighters, but they more than make up for it with poisonous projectile saliva. They're wicked fast to boot. Yeah, this definitely sounds like Mimir. I don't think Kratos would ever use a scent, like a word like wicked. Keeping them in view is imperative in an encounter, otherwise they'll disappear from eyesight quicker than you can say grim, and lob snot at you from every possible angle. Unpleasant at best, deadly at worst. Do the accent. I... No, that's the problem. I cannot do the accent, because I cannot roll my R's in English. Can't do it. Dare you. I talked about it before with Chris as well, after a Borderlands session, that I can't do accents because I don't know how to, like, I barely know how to speak English, never mind how to, like, fucking make my mouth do different accents.
There.
You're very good at Kratos' voice now. There, that's my Kratos impression. Just a grunt. You speak wonderful English. I'll see you when I make up for it with a character full of vocabulary to me. I can't roll my R's. Fucking English stole my R's. What What is this thing?
Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
We're halfway there. Whoa, whoa. I've gone off the deep end. Yeah, blend pair stairs, mates.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high.
We're going down the apple and pear stairs.
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
Is that all?
Look, there's a chain we can pull up there.
What? Yeah, I know, but how do we get there, Atreus?
Nice one.
I definitely don't know what to do anymore.
You see anything from that block?
Maybe. There, I can do puzzles.
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect.
Cavassius Poems. The Sunrise of Nothingness. A story of relentless genius from the mind of Cavassier. Imagine, dear reader, if you so dare, creatures of metal that screech through the air, that swim through the seas, that bound across the land, that are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Her origins hidden, her hair red as blood, finding places forbidden, buried under the mud. But who is this young girl, who is more than she seemeth, who will rescue her people and slay these behemoths? Anaya's poem.
Any others you find?
Hope everyone liked the poem.
Lad, if I may, What exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
Sure, for this. I only got back for the last bit. Oh no! It was a lovely poem. Something, something, hair, color of blood. Slaying behemoths. You know. Usual.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
Atreus, don't
Unlikely,
jinx it.
but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
What was it about? Didn't say. It was, where are you? No. Artifacts, capacity spell. Yeah, it was just, blah, blah, blah. Origins hidden, her hair red as blood. Finding places forbidden, buried under the mud. Don't know. A woman. With hair red as blood, that's all we know.
Atreus, look ahead.
Oh, look at those
Wow.
little
Now
houses.
this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
Kratos hit him with the air to stop him jinxing stuff. Got distracted by talking with a coworker, and suddenly an hour had passed, and train was half over. How good's something? Lovely. We're visiting a city. It's Nidavellir, a city with dwarves. They're all running away from us. Love the design. We should build this in Valheim. Next project, Dark. Chimkins.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body, and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Why all that for us, though?
They are scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Nidavellir.
Hey, could we talk to you
We
for
don't want any trouble, please.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own. And hope they let us in.
The buildings here really are incredible.
The detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
Nista!
Sorry, I'm breaking your pots. I'm only a threat to pots, everyone.
Is that a statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear him.
Chief, don't walk into someone's village and start breaking him. But what if I did? What's the matter?
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Hi, Henry. Sorry, I just wanna, let me just look at the statue of Odin. What did I get? Scroll. Shopping list. I don't want to hear any more about shortages. Acer got exactly what we need. My work shouldn't have to suffer just because they get off on being withholding. Anyway, I need barrel of oil, as many bundles of firewood as can be spared, 5 ingots of pure Svartalfheim steel, and oh yeah, goddamn food to goddamn need. So glad that the stream has had 100% less tears than last. Yeah. See, everything's good and fine at summer camp. I see you. A little bit high.
Whenever you're ready.
Ravens killed. 1 out of 48. Odin has had his eyes on us since we began our journey some time ago. Killing these ravens and blinding the Allfather will only aid us on our path. Anyway, hi Sindri. I love you.
I knew he'd left something behind.
How you doing, Sindri?
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Oh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action. Whew. There.
Sindri's braid is so good.
But before you loose, say Skialfa. Skialfa.
Yeah. Ah!
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in need of a leer.
How was I supposed to know they were there?
Right side!
Got him! Okay, so, Sterling. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
Right. But first... Trace. Scale for this. Thank you.
Another of Cavassier's poems.
So strong. Red and purple. My carts. My cabbages. I love my heart, you queen. I know, Sindri is the best. More poem. Not there. It's that one. Large Society Ground Orb. The performance. Being a fictional poem by Kvasir, master of all poets. The armies assembled, 9 warriors strong, well rested and fed, for the war would be long. The orb in the air, and branches in hand. A swing, a collision, the spectators stand. For 9 nights and 9 days they fight without rest, running, then waiting, to prove themselves best. Until finally, mercifully, the army does rout. One army triumphant, the other struck out. Large Society Ground Orb. Love that Mimir takes into account which side he's actually seeing enemies on from his POV, and is warning how to do with what Kratos or we see, and not how he sees me. Thought we established this already. Yeah, it's poetry, it's not supposed to make sense. Is this cricket? Are they talking about cricket? Yeah, probably cricket. Ooh, someone has hung their clothes out to dry. Good for them. I don't think there was anything. That's not there.
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
At your service.
Resurrection stones. Nice. I want one. Give me one. Probably gonna need those. Sure.
That belonged to one of the rebels, didn't it?
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
Anything you want to talk about, Kratos?
No. I mean, I do want to talk to you. Let's be real, I always want to talk to you, Sindri.
That ought to hurt him.
We are COVID? What? Wield that sword. Oh, the sword has been wielded.
I'll disinfect my tools. You okay? Or deep in thought? I'll leave you to it. Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Wow.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
A good fit.
I'll heat up the forge.
Might as well upgrade things now that I'm here.
Be safe.
Also, I haven't really, like, oh lad. I haven't really looked at my XP for a while. I think I got everything. I know, there's a lot more. That seems correct.
Why are you just standing?
Cause I'm reading
chat.
chat.
Is this meant to scare me? Well, you
I'm
should
not
know.
trying to scare you, Sindri. I'm reading chat. Bots will be beheaded. Hell yeah. Had a warning with it, so probably automated. Mod hidden from everyone but mods. Miss be nimble, miss be quick, miss be headbutt with pointed stick. Better TTV seems to have reset a bunch of things, so that might be why. You scared, Sindri? No! Scared, standing there menacingly. No, let's go into the sewers.
Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
The tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. Could you maybe...
No! Thank you.
Sorry to bother you.
If you're selling something, please bugger off. If you're not selling something, please kindly bugger off.
Well, at least she asked it kindly. Why is this here?
Excuse me, but we're looking for...
Nothing for you here. I don't care what you want. No food, no encouraging words.
Okay.
No nothing. Leave.
Well, having thought space. Going to make a friend? And no, well, kind of. It's not the friend I've talked about. Why can't I remember? Because I think it was calling at me. I keep hearing calls and I think it's an Odin burp, but I don't think it's an Odin burp. I cannot see any Odin burp, so it was annoying me.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she...
Greep's firebomb. I have many regrets concerning the time I spent in Svartalfheim, but one of those regrets I may think of Greep the most. Greep was a fantastically angry dwarven scribe. Her furious treatises against Odin's financial imperialism might well have spurred the dwarves to outright rebellion had she continued to distribute them. As a wielder of words, she was at least my equal, if not my superior, and her passion and fury commanded the respect of anyone who read her writings. When she took firebomb in hands and burned Aesir camps to ash, others followed her. Unfortunately, the downside of having a clear and loud voice is that you're very, very easy to find. The Einherjar could handle propaganda. Arson, less so. They found her, and she, and all known copies of her writings, disappeared. I'd always wished to meet her. I still think of her often. Like to think we'd be friends if she knew me as I am now.
By subtle means of resistance. On your right!
How do we get on that side, though? That's the real question. I feel like I should be able to get there from here, but... Come on, Kratos, just climb over a house. What's the big idea?
I think we need more special equipment to use this.
More special equipment. Right, let's continue. Oh, that's for... okay. I get it now. Where are we going, Atreus? Is it this one? It's not this one. Where are we going? Oh.
Look, over there.
Where? Over there.
Hello?
Yeah, we cannot get there
Forget it,
yet.
lad. It won't help us. If we're going to locate Durlin, it's up to us to find the tavern.
If I was a tavern, where would I be? Sindri is where we're going. Help me. What? Oh! That one!
Yappa!
That door. Okay. Push. One time boy has nothing
This
to
looks
say.
promising,
Yeah.
right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Good point, though.
Very well.
Knock knock.
Think that's him? Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
Relb, the dwarven proprietor of the tavern in Nidavellir. He was forthcoming with Derlin's location, and also with a bitter anger towards Mimir. His establishment is too small and unwelcoming. I hope he's a better musician than he is a barkeep. Mimir stories? Mimir might have some stories.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. He's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Sure. Shut down the mining rigs. Didn't think I have a map for this place.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be
Gifts.
thankful. Anyways,
Thank
here,
you, Sindri.
please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Thanks, Sindri. Compass and map. There we go. Yeah.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Derlin was some sort of rebellion leader. It doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I think I just went into someone's house to steal their shit. God, Kratos, that must hurt your back. Turns out Mercury was just trying to get his navigation sked back. Stop plundering these innocent dwarves. My knees ache just looking at it. My back aches just looking at this. Like, at that point, I think I'd just crawl, you know?
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlan's.
Tonight on Realm Wide News, Greek war god ransackles innocent homes. More at 11. Listen, if they don't want me to break their pots, they shouldn't leave their pots with money in them outside. You know. Keep your... Hello, Chimkin. Mystic Gateway was out in my... Oops. Nearly punched Atreus.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me.
Imagine going into your house and finding that. Consider now, work with me, YouTube. Yeah. Just as bad as the kid from Hyrule. Consider picking up the pot and tipping it upside down so the money falls out. Have you seen how Kratos opens chests?
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Let me just reverse. There we go. I love how Kratos opens chest. Yeah, same. You're gonna be delighted, Kira, later. You're gonna be delighted at something.
I
I just
particularly
know.
appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from
Oh,
here.
Jesus. Mimir.
But if you don't want to
You
explore
caused
now,
global
looks
warming.
like Durlan's place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go? We can prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
Obviously, we're gonna go side questing. Like, you know. I'd open the map if I could, but apparently... Unless M doesn't open the map, which doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
Were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
that's not where we came from, right? I'm a little... Where are we? Is... Okay, give me a quick second. Is the map not bound to N? I just want to know. Hello? Where are you? Weapons, Or can I just not open it in the boat? Might also be the game. It's fine. Let's check it right here. Okay. That doesn't help me anything. Oh my god. Did they really just... like... did they port it over so badly that they don't have a dedicated map button? Because it's so used to a controller. Are you... joking? I'm sorry, that's just bad. Okay, great. So I have to like just go into the menu to... Trace just phased into existence, I think. Oh, hi, Sydney. You're here as well. It's redacted from map, I know.
One of the mining rigs is
But
here.
yeah, I think the answer is...
above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Do you have
Taking a
anything?
break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be... a lot.
Hello, Marcus. Mwah. Kiss kiss. But yeah, I think the answer is they like ported it over so bad that they don't have a dedicated map button because it was meant for fucking PlayStation. You know.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
That's just
Watch your left.
bad.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high. On your left.
Above you! Look out!
That's showing up. Find you.
I'm fucking trying.
One more to go!
Where?
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Ormer? A mysterious creature. Mimir tells me it was born from an ember that escaped Surtur's hammer as he worked his forge. The steward of Muspelheim used his bellows to breathe life into the ember, and its first act of existence was to steal and consume the precious metals the smith had been using to forge a weapon. Mimir tried to tell me Surturfront is amusing. Were I Surtur, I would not be amused. Of course you wouldn't be fucking amused. Odin's ruins, we got that one. Nightmares. Ugh, what awful pests. Entry complete. Yeah, that's about right. That's what I feel about nightmares. That makes sense.
One less feathery spy.
That's one. Now where is the last one? Oh, a chest. I missed that chest. Oops. New lore scroll. Climbing the ladder. Today was a good day, my love. The Aesir Overseer complimented my output, nearly double that of the second most productive dwarf. I asked him if he might mention my name to the great family in Asgard. Perhaps they might need a personal blacksmith for the warriors of Valhalla, and he said he would. Life is a stairway, and every day I haul myself up another step. If I can keep my head down and please the Overseer, I'm certain that this time next season we'll be living a warmer, easier life in the halls of Asgard. Differently, I'm not looking for red pots. I'm looking for little like baskets to light on fire. I'm looking for the last one because I did one there, and I know one there, and don't know where the last one is, and we'll have one of these like symbols on it. I thought it was red pots. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't really communicating anything.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Easy. Fuck that rock in particular, exactly. Maybe it's back? Maybe it's back. What if it's back? Back again. What if... Yeah, it wouldn't be that far out of the way. Fuck that bird. Thing. Light on fire. Where are you? What? Gotta get ready for another therapy appointment. Yeah. It's on top of all the climbing bits. Maybe. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere is the problem. Knock down that pulse. Maybe that does something, you know?
Atreus, you are getting better. Faster.
A
I need to be
compliment.
better than you one day, huh?
If you are not,
that's-
I have failed.
You're going, oh. Yes, and do pay attention to your therapy. That's actually important. You can always catch up on the stream. You cannot catch up on the therapy. Also, this is not interesting. I'm just fucking trying to find this last one. And look, a little lizard. Where the fuck is this last thing? Let's just light the thing again. Yeah, I didn't think so. It shouldn't be that hard yet. I'm just really fucking blind, I think. Why can I not find this? Please. Game. Is it behind those barrels? I don't think I could destroy those barrels. No, those barrels. Oh wait, are they? There we go. Sorry, we're the skillful kind of barrels.
What? My face is itchy. I think my beard's coming in.
Mm-hmm. Sure, Atreus. Your beard.
Is it?
Yeah, on my jawline. See? It's growing.
Is it?
That's not just dirt.
It's not dirt.
It's not dirt. Trace. Can't use M to find. You bonding moments. Yeah, with the Trace's beard definitely coming in.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong. Bloody Draugr holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards! You're on fire, Kratos!
Yeah, I figured.
On your right!
Won't be getting any more from those Draugr.
As Atreus, you soon have to deal with the strange sensation of having a lot of body hair, and once you've turned back from being a bear, you'll get a beard. Blue look chins on any blades at the ground restrain. No. Oh, why? No shit, Mimir. Mimir, you gotta remember, I'm cheap, I'm always on fire. Quite literally, it's a reoccurring thing. Right, key from the island with the geyser or something or other.
It's behind the door.
A prisoner. Of sorts.
Of sorts.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Sure, let's go here.
The key to that watchtower door should be on this island somewhere.
Somewhere. I also want to see if there's more Draugr. Can be hard to picture when faced with a charging, snarling mass of fire and rock, but all Draugr were once human. Some were glory-hungry warriors who fell in battle. Others were humble farmers trying to defend their homes from bandits and other rabble. The common thread that sealed their fates was an inability to yield, even in death. Not even the promise of Valhalla, or Folkvanger, could tempt them into letting go. Instead, they fought the Valkyries that came to collect their souls. Pure stubbornness and rage kept them bound to the lands where they fell, their bodies twisting into the nasty forms we know today. All their humanity is gone, and all that remains is an insatiable need to fight. The hateful. I've never encountered a Draugr like this one before. It fights as if fueled by an infinite hate. It emerged from a scar in the earth that closed once we defeated the monster. We encounter more of these holes, we must close them and put down any creatures that emerge. Yeah.
So many wretches. Where are they coming from? Gilfa! They keep coming out of that net.
Ooh, bots. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe later. Shimmy. Always shimmy.
The ground looks weak down here, Father. That gear. Looks like it would freeze. Maybe that lift can help us get higher. Might be easier to break that ground from up there.
Let me just open up this fence first. Right, and then...
Think you could break through the ground from up there?
Right to the left! Behind you, brother! Behind you! Look out!
Amir, is this it? Over here?
That's the key we're looking for.
Not that one. Berg's mother. It should come as no surprise that we despise wretches. But what we despise even more than the little buggers is the thing that spawns them. If wretches are born the way they smell, one can only imagine how much worse a Berg's mother is in the olfactory sense. Worst of all, killing them has been known to set off an eruption of wretches rather than stave it off. Most unpleasant creatures. A lot of them. Twitch disconnected you. What did you miss? Did Sindri fall into a pile of manure yet? Miss the adult gassy teenager. Oh, it tries to gas now. That'll happen.
Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
Watchtower.
What are you not saying?
The mining rigs are not the only sin I committed in Svartalfheim.
That's the other sin. Leaving bots. Right.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see.
Not now.
Hope people don't mind some side questing in the beginning of their adventure. You know, get some good little...
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
What does this do?
Bet we
That's
could swing
plenty
across that,
emotional damage.
lift thing.
Gantry.
And thanks. It's gotta be the right spot.
Barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
I think we could break through the ground here. If you found a high enough place to drop from.
Sure. Let me just do that. Let's first knock this down. Pick that up. And whoop. Could you do that again, Christ? I was too busy walking my goldfish and didn't see. Well, that's on you. Can't just expect Raiders to drop everything.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
Well, that got depressing. What is this platform for? Ah. For that. Like it when he opens doors, okay? Understandable, have a nice day. What does this say?
Huh. Impressive.
Thanks, enlighten us? Fine, I'll do it myself. Cadlan's Squasher of Wretches killed a nest of 20 here. A legend or both, I wonder. I wish this Cadlan was around to enlighten us with her strategies.
That should help.
I don't know if it does. First, I wanna. There you go. This is the one. No, not that one. Down. Even further. Okay, that's as far now as she. Walked into a wall. Sorry, everyone. Whoop. There we go. Chunk. A turtle. Look at the turtle. It has mushrooms on his back. That's the kind of quality content you get from my channel. Turtle. Gasp, cat. That's doggy. Didn't open the chest. Whoopsie. I think I need to go bring that one up again. And there. Bring this one up. Sure, like that. Maybe?
Don't think we can reach it there.
That's too high up. Right. Just one down then.
Yeah, that looks right.
Lower chain.
Brother, that grim's found a perch on high!
Which one? Where? Boomstick. Well, now it's dead, so, you know.
Get off him!
Sorry, a sun-shaped lad. I cannot stress enough that I've done almost nothing to avoid the puzzle something. Yeah, it's really funny because I do know there are some puzzles where they like
was a sacred thing. But
give
Odin just
too
wanted
much
as many blades as he could get, as fast as he
help.
could get them. With every stolen resource, and mediocre
Which got
blade,
so bad that they
dwarves lose
added a
up to
mode where
themselves.
you don't immediately get the resolutions to puzzles. Which is really funny because I haven't like felt like they've been like helping too much or anything.
The dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Feel like you aren't immediately given the answer to the puzzle should be the default. Yeah. I don't know.
Whoa, nice.
Whoa, nice. Lore. Passion. It's incredible what they take from you. I used to love mining, reaching into the hardened earth and pulling out its fruits. Filth under my nails, the stains of the realm's blood smeared on my clothes. I'd take my bounty home and hammer it into something beautiful, something that was mine. Now I do it for you, for the Aesir. Now I do it because you'll beat me if I don't. The beatings I can handle. Flash heals. But you took my passion. Every day I wake up and I dread doing the very thing that once again gave me purpose. So that's it for me. I'm going to fill a pack with my greatest work of metallurgy. And I'm going to walk into that godforsaken bay. Whatever awaits me in Helheim can't be worse than doing this every day. You can consider this my resignation. Do you also love the fun effect that's on these letters where they go like unbold for like a moment before they go in again? Remember when we carried Boy up the chains? I know. He was so precious then. And now he's a whole ass teenager. Like, what are we supposed to do with that? Quality port, truly, I know, right? Sure.
Father, what's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know.
That's
So
a
we can
good
compare.
question. What is the
It's
biggest
not a
thing?
competition.
I mean, not yet.
What is the biggest thing Kratos has ever fought? I think he's fought some, like, very, like, I mean, Titans, probably. Technically, I guess. Look, shut up. That's the AI post-rendering. It's in all games now, even for you. I hate it. Much of shit cutting and corner cutting company Sony has become. Yeah, this is like bad. Like for a like long awaited like game like God of War, this port is pretty bad. Literal Earth as in guy. Yeah, like I said, Titans probably. Or at least up there. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, like I think it's really funny that like because I checked the patches whenever they do, and every like single patch thus far has been like has had at least several instances of like, we fixed that the game doesn't crash anymore now that you look at the menu funny.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
So yeah, you know. God, the fucking map not being on M is truly just horrendous, I will say.
Hey, this seems like a good time to try and remember all the terrible stories about Thor and Odin. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son, went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard, and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery.
I'm glad
Admittedly,
everyone's...
it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
We're just listing it all.
Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
Happy fun story time. This is just a list of everything Odin has done
Slandered
wrong.
by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye, mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
There's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Fucking list. Which way was it? Was it this way? Yes. Yes, it was. Thor sure does a lot of murder. Yeah. It's the worst diss track, to be honest.
Can you hear that?
No.
Thought I heard a voice.
Let's keep going, lad.
Who did you lock up in
Just
here?
put the key into that lock, brother. There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
He's a red flag. He's a red flag.
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll need to free it from its restraints.
Yeah. Mimir, you're pretty fucked. Speaking of Thor murder, anyone watching Twilight of the Gods on Netflix? No. I don't know what that is. Well, Sharon Arrow is the best percussive beater. Oh, hey there. Yeah. It's a friend. Anyway. A whole baby. I know, right? That's that one. That one. Well, we have a lot of it. Can we book them? Big baby. Hello.
What is this?
A Loonbocker. I captured it many years ago.
For Odin.
Yes. I thought it an imaginative and eye-catching way to earn his favor.
It worked?
That it did.
Right. Let's try this one for a moment. It's hard to find such a neat location. Yeah, we're never gonna progress the main quest, by the way. It's about a lady going on a murder quest against Thor who has a trans witch. Ooh, sounds cool. Please drop the
This
name in the
creature.
Discord, because I've already forgotten about it.
But why?
Because
Oh,
I was
also hi
young
To.
and stupid,
Sorry, I didn't notice. Hi
and I didn't know
To.
what it was like to be chained in one place for years.
We've already
at a
gotten
time, with
sidetracked.
nothing to occupy your mind but pain.
Tiny houses especially, yay. I thought the side quests need to be done with boy. Yeah. There he is, our lad. Look at him. Did you know he's growing a beard? Definitely. He's definitely very much growing a beard. Definitely very much doing that. Where am I going? Ooh. There, probably.
Right. Chain the fins too. If you could. Easy. Easy.
Good to know my PC thought like it is.
That creature's
So far.
hurting.
But we're going to free it.
Siren's call. Kratos' grunts and grumbles. Yay.
Now for the other fin. There may be a way to reach it behind that collapsed debris.
I mean, how can anyone resist a... The good old grunts of Kratos. That's what we're all here for, right? Where are we going? This way? Yeah.
You're angry with me, aren't you, brother?
I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another.
He was a red flag. Mimir's a green flag. Yeah, he's trying to make it right. We're here for a redemption arc.
Anything illuminating?
Friends of Kratos, sexy jazz music playing. Boy. He did manage to let the wife 2 different times with this grill, so clearly they're working. Yeah. Regarding the removal of resources. 1. When making your initial strike, use an axe, not a pick. You use a pick, you go too deep. You get red flow. You get red flow, somebody has to clean it up. 2. Pre-dawn remains the best time to harvest. Rockiness and disorientation are still a major factor before the sun comes up, so the chance of accident becomes much lower. 3. Always wear earplugs. Kratos just fucking... Yeah, not only did he manage to land a wife twice, he also canonically fucks a lot. Like, yeah, no. Red flow, aka blood. Blood. He has had at least 2 bio kits, yeah.
More inspiring lyricism from the mind of Kvasir.
Canonically fucks, yeah. I'm glad you're here for this conversation, Ted. We Who Remain, Part the Second. A dramatic poem by Kvasir, he of undisputed brilliance. I assume Kvasir is, like, writing these little descriptions about himself. What is to live, what is to die, is the only difference in the beholder's eye. When disease rots your body, when hate sours your brain, what separates the mad and the sane? For the bearded cruel father and the surrogate daughter shall never know respite from an life full of slaughter. The evil will die along with the good, and the difference between them grows less understood. It's a power up too, yeah. He's done the deed with a good many more than 2, yeah. I mean, he canonically fucked Aphrodite. I know about it because it's the fucking most awkward way you could ever to play fucking Aphrodite. Oh, I was gonna say there's a Last of Us references in the Kvasir stuff, but you found it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, all of the Kvasir poems are like references to other like Sony games, I believe. Yeah, that was it. I believe so, yeah. I don't remember what the other ones were. Let me just check. Because I think... Where are they? Not that one. I think... I don't remember. I don't know which one the Nine Warriors one is. But I think this one, her hair red as blood, might be the fucking... What's it called? The Horizon game? I don't remember which one they all were. Yeah. He Who Remained Part the Second, The Last of Us 2. I believe. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. Sunrise of Nothingness, Horizon Zero Dawn. And I don't remember which one large society ground orb the performance is. But yeah, they're all like references to other games. Cricket's a game. It's not crickets. Oop, didn't mean to kick right there. Right.
Why enslave the creature?
Its fat was a good source of oil for Odin's lanterns.
Oil for lanterns.
Whatever anger you're feeling, whatever loathing toward me, it's nothing to what I've said to myself.
Yeah. A sports game.
Defend, if you could.
I know.
Just the tail left now.
Baseball, not cricket.
Look out! Redneck! The nest was hiding some sort of device.
It's not cricket, Chris. I know you're British, okay, but not everything is cricket. 9 per team and 9 outings. I see.
There's a dock down there. It looks like it's blocked. Maybe that dock can lead us to the tail. Let's get back to the boat.
It's not blocked anymore. Lump us with the English chief. Sorry, English. The English are cricket. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to insult you so bad.
Does that surprise you? That an old man would be ashamed of the mistakes he's made?
Cricket is a posh person's sport. Yeah, and also an animal, you're right there. Always think of the animal first, not the sport. That's my advice when it comes to cricket. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm going this way. Only Australians understand are good at I think also Indians?
I'd hoped the creature would be long expired by now. But apparently the Aesir couldn't even be bothered to mercy kill it once it was no longer useful.
we could kill it.
No. Not when we can save it.
Cricket's a week out eating sandwiches
such a
on
big
soggy
day.
lawn while some people
no
do something
fish.
with a bowl somewhere
Must be
nearby.
because of the smoke from those mining rigs.
Listen, I've been
Reach
to
the tail from this
Britain
dock.
once, and I've seen cricket from a distance, and it absolutely looked like the most English thing you can imagine. Just the fucking most posh English, like
You would still save this
all
poor
in
creature.
white.
I know what it is to be imprisoned like this.
It's the
Can't
fucking
just leave it.
1700s.
I don't understand.
Let us continue.
Just in case. Oh.
Nightmare on the left! Behind you, brother!
It's clinging to the wall! You gotta knock it down!
Hoisting it back!
Yappa!
Oh, that happened. You have proper cricket like that, and then the kind of cricket that's popular with people in India, which is hit ball with stick, then go real far, run around, which is close to the assassins of sport as a whole. Get those gassy teens, you leave Atreus out of this. Oop. You can't leave Atreus out of this.
Tail must be chained as well.
You have an essence of sport. Yeah.
Sliding down that rope should take us where we need to go.
That sounds like something we should do once I've gotten all the loot. Thing is enormous. It's a fucking whale. Okay, that's weird. What's this? What is this? How do I get that?
I think I see something.
Like what, Andreas? What are you seeing? Can't wait for more fun camp activities that isn't gonna make everyone cry. Yeah. Sad dog came along. You mean the beginning? It was fine, and then the beginning of the game happens. Can I, like, go with this? I can't. Yep, did we get another ball? That's not the one. This one. Had another ball. It's a good thing I gave people swords. Where was the other thing? Fuck. I feel like there was something else I wanted to blow up, but I lost it, so therefore it's not important enough. And everything's cool. Let's go! Whee! Yeah, we've been, Twitch has been having lots of bots.
There! You're free! What's going on? Maybe it needs a little encouragement. Can you get me closer to its eye for a face-to-face, brother?
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with that yet.
Mysterious. Free the baby. Let's go free the baby.
This creature, the mining rigs, they're mistakes, Mimir. But it's Odin's fault.
That's not an excuse, little one. But thank you for saying it.
Let's go talk to baby.
Come on, you great blubbering beast! Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
But... No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off. Scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
It likes the wind blowing on its face. I can feel it.
May provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
So how's everyone feeling? I hate this summer camp.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right?
Right.
They just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
Look at better lies. No, it'll
Smell the
get
smoke?
better.
There's another mining rig.
Maybe.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't.
Target down! I don't get it. The dwarves weren't chained up like the Loombacher. Couldn't they quit?
What? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Since when did Kratos become a therapist? Yeah. It's not as much as a therapist as it is a metaphor.
Behind you, father!
Something, you can't free trauma. You can't free people from their trauma.
Whoa.
Blah blah blah.
Nature so
Kratos
seems
having a lot of
moose
trauma.
Think it might lead to
Chains,
that combat arena we visited years ago?
Something.
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet. It was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway. We should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads. Great. Now we can make it across.
Oh, I've been here. Is there something else? No, that's just a boat. Okay. Where is arm muscles? Well, like, Kratos never uses legs for climbing. It's all pure fucking arm muscles. That's fucking insane. Like, sir, you have, like, strong legs as well. You can use them. You're allowed. But nah, just, like, all arm.
They just keep coming.
It's a bird trap. Spawning our little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
For her, it will be so!
Behind!
But why did you do that? How?
Right, brother!
There we go. Gotta go again, because I gotta babysit your new nephews. Not as new as in just born, new as in one of your brothers remarried. Yeah, have a good babysit. And a babysit, not a kidnap as Chris often has said.
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
I love Kratos calling Mimir brother. It is the cutest thing. They're so adorable.
The air smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rigs.
They're so adorable.
Look, the fish are coming back.
Oh, so they are.
They're so cute. How dare they be so cute? They're making the hyperfixation go burr.
Mir, what's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms. thankfully.
Why?
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven enchantments and Yggdrasil's very own nature.
Lucky us.
Thankfully. Treehouse gonna be safe. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, we'll never come to a treehouse.
This is the safety office?
Well, the sign a hair's breadth away from a headinjury up there certainly gives that impression.
Let's go meet this dwarf and then we will end the stream.
We're looking for Derlin?
You have an appointment?
No? Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
Here to collect on something, pal? Think parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Esther's accretion proposal, eh?
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get... You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
Dina and I wondered what she wants after our little...
Good old dinner.
Failed?
Come. Failed.
Faye is dead.
Rest of them are. One's left alive have to pay the price. I'm afraid I can't help you with your little prisoner situation.
But he could have answers on how to stop Odin. And free Svartalfheim from the Aesir.
Now, I'm not in the business of crossing the old father anymore. Wait, before you go. Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All Father's given name, and, yeah. For fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure, okay? Get out of my office.
Hey there.
So what about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think.
I love it. This place you can smash up.
That
No.
head better not be leaking his decay all over my floor.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, and it talks too. Dina, would you get a load of this? It looks a little familiar too.
I've, just got one of those faces.
Seems to me that's the only thing you've got.
We should go.
What if? Heimdall did that twink. Yeah, can't wait to get to Heimdall. That's gonna be a while though. Hmm? No? Fine.
Hey, this isn't a fine.
Not now. There are enemies ahead.
Anyway, that's for next time. Svartalfheim. Yes. You don't give a secret. I'm a Miss Bastard Twink. Secrets. Yay. I hope everyone enjoyed the game today. No crying, as far as I'm aware. Did anyone cry? See? No? Good. Good summer camp. Summer camp is going great. Good fun times are being had. No sad times. No bad times. We helped undo some war crimes. Cry, but that was during therapy. That will happen to you. But yeah, unrelated to summer camp. See, summer camp never makes anyone cry. Don't trust any of you. No, why not? Anyway, I hope everyone has a good time. And I will see you later. And goodbye, everyone. Bye bye. Love you. Bye bye. Bye.